SHOT Show 2017 at Media Day with Lou. How you doing?
How are you? Lou from Standard Mfg here.
Nice to meet you, brother. You're all the way here at the far end, so it's you're getting a lot of trickling, aren't you?
Oh yeah, this is the last whistle stop at
there you go.
Range Day.
Well, I'll have to make it the first one next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you've got some interesting looking prototypes here, and of course you've got some other scatter guns.
We've got here, under $300 retail, made United States, a 6-barreled pistol. Shoots 25 ACP, it shoots 2 at a time. 3 button switches you have to worry about, 3 controls. The brake action, the extractor, this is not loaded of course, and the trigger. 2, 4, 6. FBI statistics have shown that if you're going to be accosted, if you're going to be attacked, it's going to happen in 3 seconds, within 3 feet, and you've got a chance to get 3 shots off. A lot of people ask, why are you using the 25 ACP? Well, it's pretty much the smallest commercially available centerfire cartridge that's out there. And on top of that, people say, well, 25 is too small. Well, it's small, that's why I got the small type package. But for 2 reasons, you're shooting 2 bullets off at once. A, if a 25 you think feels too small at a 3-foot distance from your assailant, you have 2 going off at once. So 25 has just gotten a lot bigger.
Well, it's almost like having a 50.
That's right. Well, the math doesn't add up. You know,
yeah, exactly.
My trigonometry is a little rusty, but
there you go.
To make a long story short, the reason why you're shooting 2 shots off at once is to have a system redundancy. Okay, so
in case one round doesn't bang, you got the other one at least.
Times 3.
Yeah.
So again, you have the gun opens this way, extracts this way, and fires this way. Okay, it's very narrow, very smooth surfaces, easily concealable. If you're a woman, if you're someone new to concealed carry, or if you're someone that conceals carry all the time and wants something snag-proof, there's no safeties, no decockers. It's just a long double-action pull of the trigger.
Long trigger pull, yeah.
And that's what's going to save the day.
Now this reminds me of the old pepper box. I mean, you know, but it's a modern version thereof.
Modern version.
Now this version, this is a prototype, correct?
No, these are actually firing guns without firing pins.
Right. But what I mean is, are these available at this time?
No, in about 3 or 4 months, they should be at your local gun shops through our network of distributors, and they're again going to be under $300 retail, below $300,
right.
And on top of that, they should be really available, and they're made in the United States, in our factory in Britain, Connecticut.
Whole bunch of positives there. Now, is this an example of the final product? In other words, you mentioned snag-free. You know, this piece, man. Yeah. This piece, if I'm following you right, this is the final version. It's going to be very smooth, very large in the hand. I have relatively small hands, but pretty large in the hands, bulky. You can't misidentify what you're doing here.
One side from the other.
Yeah, yeah. You can't misidentify. As far as concealability, I don't personally do ankle stuff, but this would fit. It's pretty lightweight. It's aluminum, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be lightweight. Going to fit pretty well. Well, maybe not on my ankles, but yeah, it's going to tuck away. And again, very snag-free. You could have this in your pocket. You could have it in your purse or handbag, and it's not going to be hanging up on anything. That's right. Sights are rudimentary, but for something like this,
3 feet. 3 feet. 3 feet, 3
exactly.
shots.
Yeah.
3 shots.
For something like this, you're not going to be sighting anyhow.
Night sights or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, for the price point, sounds very reasonable, quite frankly, Luke. Now, you mentioned what's the sequence of barrels? I'm just curious. Are they opposite of each other when they rotate?
That's right. Opposites. So 12 and 6, 11 and 4, and 1 and I guess 6.
Okay, like a rotating firing pin
at 180 degrees apart.
Or a rotating hammer, I guess, is what it would be. Okay, am I correct? Rotating hammer?
That's exactly right.
Not that I'm a gun.
It's a striker fire too.
Striker, okay, yeah. So rotating striker. Outstanding, and obviously available in a number of colors. You anodize these, I imagine, or is it a different finish?
Yeah, they're this is like a Cerakote type finish. I do have to call to your attention that the barrels aren't made out of steel. Obviously, you couldn't make them out of aluminum.
Right.
But gun.
Well, unless you had inserts, I guess, but that would probably complicate the cost as well. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, and available again. You said approximately
about 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months. Okay, very good.